Hey, how you doing? Hear those dings? That's the sound of progress. That's right. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of getting lost in this little world, slowly creating. It's lovely, but I am Foxman. We're doing another episode of Foxman Plays City Skylines. I'm quite content with how the city is developing thus far. You know, it's interesting to look at because not everything is the same. I mean, it's still kind of orderly and nice, not too chaotic. But yeah, there's still a lot of improving to do. I can't wait to get to, 10,000 population so we can get the sewage treatment facility. Also, speaking of sewage, I guess we do not have enough of these guys, which is unfortunate, but you know what? Let's concentrate them into this one shitty area for now. And watch the sewage treatment. Come on. You're connected. You may start pooping out. There you go. First time I've ever told something that wasn't a human to go poop. Anyways, yeah, we got some really interesting kind of areas of this city. That's what I like. I like building kind of one interesting thing, or at least building in such a way that it forces you to build the next element in a different way than would be traditional, perhaps, or the most logical. It doesn't mean that we're compromising, you know, the way we're gonna do things. It's just, again, it's gonna be a little less plain Jane. You know, I've tried to make some of these roads, you know, angular and you know, not quite perfectly uniform, but just interesting. Cause hey, that's the way real life is. You know, you don't get like in terms of cities, you don't get a clean slate, like a flat, like perfectly bit of land. You know, you build within nature, around it, incorporate it, which is awesome. So that's this area right here is kind of becoming a favorite of mine because it's kind of a hill here. So we did this little 2-lane in both, or 4-lane, I guess technically, 2 lanes in either direction, and we put it underneath this hill, and then we've able to move our smaller streets right over it, which is cool. And then yeah, we've got this tunnel that goes through this portion of the mountain, so we'll kind of connect it, or bring this out here somewhere, maybe actually just wrap it around down here. And then we've got all this area to develop, and I really wanted to put it, like I mentioned previously, a university somewhere in this area, kind of have a nice high-tech sort of area. You know, we could still have homes and such, maybe kind of consider like the college area. The houses would be more like, you know, frat houses or you know, school operated apartments, if you will. Usually it's you know, a common thing. At least in Canada, it's not too uncommon. And we got to fix up the industry area. Again, as I mentioned very early on, this is just kind of like to get things going. Industry is always a tricky one because I like to move it. I want to move it. Anyways, it's coming along. So we just got, at the end of last episode, we reached 5,000 population. Not a big deal per se, but our city's not on fire, so maybe it is a big deal to some people. Seems to be running. But that allows for high density, residential, commercial, and then as well as office space, which is counts towards the industrial. Again, a little confusing possibly for some people. But we're going to do that, and as well with the, well, we got a few things, but we also have the subway, the metro now, so we're gonna have to revamp. Not necessarily completely revamp, but we've got to think of how the different modes of transit are going to connect to one another. You have to think of the whole journey. You know, the person lives, like, just pick a random house here, right? We can go in and say, all right, the king residence. You were the king, right? So, you know, we can go in and follow, you know, the people that live here. Well, there's 2 children, 1 teen, 3 adult or young adults, 6 adults, and 2 seniors. So, you know, we could look at, oh, with the adults, you know, 6 of them, they probably have a job, right? And if we follow them, well, I'm sure some of them are probably working in this industrial sector here. So you got to say, hey, well, how do they get there, right? I mean, currently, there are roads. If they happen to have a vehicle, they may travel there on their own. Or they can take public transit. And we did make public transit free. So that's kind of an incentive. Like, hey, why should I have this car when I can get on the public transit for free? Of course, if the transit doesn't go where they need to get going, well, then it doesn't matter how little it costs, right? So we do have public transit going there. Actually, let me pull this guy up here for a minute. Boom. So you can see I've made the lines, these bus lines, in different colors. So I kind of connected them all to the bus depot here. And then they can say, okay, first I got to get to the bus depot. So they should be able to get to one of these bus stops no matter where they live, or at least for a while. We need to extend them to incorporate this new development. And then they'll say, okay, get to the bus depot. And then from the bus depot, they can get pretty much anywhere else in the city. They don't necessarily need to come back to the bus depot. They could just like get on the bus at, say, I don't know, yeah, say this stop here. And then they can get off, say, right around here, and then they could walk to the next, you know, this blue guy or something if they want to get, you know what I'm saying? You basically, it's all about keeping things connected. As soon as you remove a link in the chain, then that's where shit hits the fan. But that's cool. So now we need to work in the metro, the subway, into that. And we're up to 611 people per week on the buses, so once we get metro, that'll be awesome. And my intention is to kind of have, like, metro is mostly the primary means of public transit, and then you have buses connecting people to the metro lines. As well, we'll have the commuter trains and all that other good stuff. So for subways, I kind of like to do these main avenues, or these boulevards, the 4 lanes. And then buses kind of take care of the 2-lane suckers for the most part. So we'll probably do something similar in this city. Yeah. So like this is the downtown. This is gonna be like the main, like, nice ritzy strip here. And then you know, this is gonna be a major spine right here. This is gonna connect to a lot of other stuff that's going to go on around here. And over here somehow we'll connect things up. This guy here. Actually, I kind of like this road. It kind of, it doesn't, you might think it acts as a bottleneck, but I almost think of it as the other way. Like, you know, people coming in, and then they've got options here, right? This is the normal road, and then they can, oh, now I've got all this extra room for activities. I think that's fine. Anyways, let's get a, oh, you got a fire? I always like watching the fires to see the response time of our dudes. I mean, they're there, I think, with great timing. Look at the people at the bus station. See, look at, it's being used. I think our system here works well. I really like the addition of the bus-only lanes, too. It's going to prevent cars and stuff from going through there. And we can have that right in a nice downtown-ish area where there might be a lot of cars, but they're like, oh, no, it's bus lane only. So these guys can get in and get out fairly quickly. The traffic, that car went through the other car. Not a big deal. So, first things first, I'll eat your brain. We're gonna do some zoning. I mean, you can see there's people are wanting to grow, so we're gonna zone some stuff up here. So again, the way I think of it, if this were a real city, right? This waterfront, prime real estate. So you being prime real estate, it means each square foot of land is going to cost a lot of money for developers. So it's not cost effective to build a single detached house on prime real estate unless it's you're a billionaire and you can afford the taxes. Traditionally, you're going to see higher densities, right? Apartments and the nice condominiums and all that stuff, so they can squeeze a lot of people in there. So that's what we're going to do, at least for basically this whole strip like that, for sure. No question about it. Oopsies. Actually, we will develop kind of this area here too now that we have bought this. Actually, we can have a nice ritzy area right around here too. Again, it's waterfront. We'll have a nice bridge. Yeah. I like it a lot. So we'll do that, and we can actually extend this nice waterfront street boulevard. Some nice shops along there as well. But first thing, let's go about this sort of slowly, I guess. We'll do this strip first, and let's rezone this one. We're gonna, bit by bit. We're gonna do the residential first. I will do commercial, but I'm just gonna do this tiny bit right here. Just this guy. Cool? You guys cool with that? Alright. I mean, they're moving in. The demand is there. In terms of office space, I definitely want some offices around. So I'm kind of almost thinking that I could make this block. Actually, this might be a nice block for an office block. Right near the public transit and shit, so people can get to work. They'll basically ride the bus here, and then they can just walk to whichever office is theirs as well. Which is not a bad idea. I kind of like that. Although I almost feel like maybe this strip here shouldn't be residential. I mean, usually I have commercial. No, that's fine. That's fine. So then let's do that. I'm gonna first of all dezone. That's just weird that there's shit in there. I don't like that. Let's dezone. Because there's not a ton of super educated people. So I don't want to build too many offices because they require a higher education. So let's just go to like here. There you go. Just for now. And we do need to put in how much? We almost have $200,000. So I think we can afford this guy. Yeah, I was thinking $85,000, but it's $75,000. So we're gonna put in the infrastructure for the university. I'm not, at least for now, I'm not gonna put. I kind of thought it would be cool to have the university like right out on this peak here. But I don't know if that's too far. I kind of want to have like the university town. Like I went to University of Waterloo, and if anybody is familiar with that, basically it's like within the city, they've got, well, I mean, most universities are like this. I shouldn't say it's like some miraculous thing of University of Waterloo, but it's like a city within a city, sort of, in that the whole campus is kind of crammed in the in Ring Road, or I can't remember what they called the road. I think it was Ring Road. It was basically this road that went around all of the primary campus, and then all the buildings and residents and everything were contained within there. And then on the other side was then, the normal city. I mean, they started to build the northern campus, or the tech industry, and then they had some satellite schools and things of that nature. But for the most part, it was all contained within one, compact area. So you're like, oh, shit, I need to go to the university? Alright, I'll go here. I think they're complaining about property taxes. Not enough goods to sell. So they want goods. They want the goods. Well, one way we could solve that, when did we get it? 7,000. Okay. Let's get up to 7,000. Then we can, I think, maybe it's not right at 7,000. It might be a bit later, but the cargo train can import goods. So if we're not producing them locally, we can import them. And then these guys can sell them. So you're just going to have to live with that for now. I'm sorry, boys. That's the way she goes. But, okay, these guys are upgrading. And also, I want them to upgrade, like, all the way. So we got to start thinking about doing parks and, you know, more services and things that make people happy. But for now, I'm really kind of focused. I'm just going to let them be. You know I could pause the game, and I know that bothers a lot of people, but, you know, it doesn't bother me right now. Okay. Get rid of you. Sorry, dude. You didn't make the cut. Anyways, let's get this university in place. So we're going to play around with this road here. I'm going to use a nice road. I might kind of want to curve it, to be honest. Okay, let's get this. Curve it. Let's see here. Yeah, that's looking, oh, look at how sexy that looks. I didn't mean to press that button. Scroll out. Look at how sexy that looks, because it's gonna come around the mountain when she comes. Okay. So that's straight like that. Little bridge there. That's alright, I suppose. We got some more abandoned. I'm sorry. It's not making me happy. Alright, some offices are going up, though. That's good. Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna keep this... Yeah, let's just go all the way. We can remove that later. I just kind of like it as a reference point. See, it's not parallel with this, which normal, traditional michaelalfox would be like, what? These aren't parallel. These aren't perpendicular. Ah, I'm crying. But I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's a little more natural. And we could also do something like that. It's gonna curve, which I don't quite like. Okay, let me just play around with the dirt road for a minute, if you will allow it. Okay, that is perpendicular. I'm just testing some stuff out, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Could do something like that. Or what we may end up doing. Keep one there. We could even like kind of contour this road all along here, so there's no development on this other side. Oh, that's kind of a nifty idea. I'm just doing this because I wanna do it. I wanna do it. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's get rid of this. We can always bring this back in if we want, but is that what we want? What do we want? Curvy roads. When do we want them? Now! And then something like this. No, that's too much. Gonna have a little curve to it. Ah, this guy's being a little finicky, aren't ya? Aren't ya? You're just a finicky little guy, aren't ya? Aren't ya? And go like that. There you go. Oh, look at that. So it's kind of like on the mountains. Oh, I'm digging that. I'm digging that. I'm digging it. Oh, Ricky, And then we can go, say like that. Look at that. That's actually kind of cool too, the little elevated section there. Oh. People are going to love driving over here. They're just like, hey, baby, you want to go for a Sunday drive? Yeah, bitch, take that mountain road, you motherfucker. What did you just say, honey? At this point, I feel like we can just go straight. Don't necessarily want to connect it right there. Do we connect it right there, though? That's like a, I don't want this to be too busy of an intersection here. But maybe it's for the best. Let's just, that's kind of cool. Actually, those are, it's like 94 degrees, which again, would normally kill me. And it's killing me right now. So what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to make that 90 degrees and connect it up with our curved road. This is a little compromise, okay? Settle down. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Rockabye, is that 90 degrees? That's like, I'm pretty sure. Optically, I cannot tell if that's not 90 degrees. Yeah, because see how it, yeah. Alright. Let's put that there. And what we're actually gonna do, let's get rid of this guy. And see if we can connect these two doohickeys. Something like that. A little something, something. I'm not a huge fan of this corner, though. I'll tell you that much. Let's try it again. A little more subtle. There you go. Now you're cooking with peanut oil. I could terraform this. I mean, it's kind of interesting, though. Like, look at that. Isn't that sexy? Don't you find that sexy? All right, let's get rid of this guy, because he's not going to bulldoze himself. Wait, which one was it? Can't even tell who it is. Let's just bulldoze a whole block. Oh, I got him. Gotcha. They really want some goods to sell. Alright, what's our population? We need to increase the high densities. So you know what? Let's do it right here. Suppose I could start going around here. Let's build a bridge. No, stop, Michael. I'm getting distracted. I said I was gonna do the university. Let's do the university. This is kind of an interesting little area here. We can actually continue this road along here. Now it's just gonna get really congested, but I love it. Let's go like. Let me think about this for a moment. So like that. And then like so. There you go. There you go. And then we can have a straight road. No, that's what I want there. This is gonna kind of go along there. Not super happy about that yet. Let's finish this guy off. There you go. I don't want to obstruct the views. That's why I'm building a lot of these roads. Like, you could technically, yeah, we can put some buildings on here, but I don't think I will. I want them on the other side, so people can just stroll along and look at the freaking beautiful stuff. You hear me? You got it? Okay. Do something like... Does that look, Actually, yeah, let's go like that. Kind of like that. I kind of like it. Alright, so the university itself needs to go somewhere decent. Actually, here's an idea for you. What about right there? Let's just finish pulling this road out right there. It's like the absolute dead end. I'm gonna pull it back a bit. I just wanted to see, you know. Should it go there? No, I feel like it should be a little more centralized. Let's put it right. I'll get right there. We can always move it later, of course. Problem is these guys, the noise pollution. Where is our... We look at this. That's pollution. Ah, it's right on the fringe, right? Students aren't going to be super happy. So, well, we got to pipe this sucker up. Let's get going on that. Let's go like this. I really want to get rid of the sewage. It's just killing my vibe. Look at it. It's going right out there. It's going right out there. It's a nice looking school, though. Doesn't have power. Oh, yes, it does. So, what do you, it doesn't have power. So, oh, look at that. That's majestic. I love sun shafts. Alright. We gotta think about transportation out there as well. Let's get rid of these guys. Yes, I know you don't have enough goods, and I do feel bad about that, but you know, listen, tell industry to get their ass on it. Actually, what's our... Ah, shit. Okay, we need population. Alright, I placed the university. For now, let's turn it off. Until we... Actually, no, we'll turn it back on. If people want to drive there, fuck it, they can drive there. The subway... We're gonna have a line that basically, you know, only stops at the university and then comes right back here somewhere. Let me think about this. First, we should actually get the metro station. We're 15,000. How much? We have 160,000. I feel bad. We're gonna kind of displace one of these turkeys, but it's pretty much gotta happen. Let's just go right there. And then you know what? We'll put another one right here and another one right here, because the bus stations too. I mean, actually, we're probably gonna move these bus stations, but you know, it's good because I already kind of spaced them out a bit decent because of the bus station. So there's that, and then we'll put one right across from this freaking school. And what I'm gonna do, because I'm a super nice guy, let's get some overpass, some pedestrian overpasses, if they will let me do that. If they don't, I will sue the school for being a bunch of dicks. That's what I want. The shit. Here, let's go like... Why are you being like that? Oh, okay. I know how I want to do it. Seriously, if you don't click on this shit, I'm gonna give you a wedgie. And then go across like... That is fine. And then go down. Town Julie Brown. I don't really like that. I'm just gonna, for now, let the fuckers walk across the street. I hope they do that. It's fine. I mean, it's not like there's gonna be much else in terms of traffic over here for now. Okay. Now we need to connect these dudes, of course. Otherwise, nobody's gonna be able to ride them. Oh my. It's a long stretch. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. You start here and go here. And then there. And of course you want to have a loop. You want to go back. So now we're going to go back here. And bam. I like it. I like it a lot. So now, what we need to do... Actually, we don't need to do anything. So if we look at the transit, see, if people want to get from all the way up here, right, just get on this red bus line. You know, we'll pick this house, right, this fucker, right there. See, there's people waiting. They want to go to the university, get on that bus. This bus comes down. Comes back down, comes down this way, stops here. All right, they got two choices. They can then use their legs and walk, basically a few hundred meters down to probably this guy. I should do like a pedestrian path right through here, so they don't have to walk all the way around. You know, that's an option. That's a thing I should do more often, is pedestrian path through blocks. Not for cars, just for pedestrians. You know, walkability is a big issue in cities. And then boom, they get on there, and then chugga chugga choo choo. They're connected. Or if they really wanted, they could still get on a bus here, and then, you know, it'll come on down here. Actually, it'll go around here, and then it'll boom, stop, and then they go across the street. So, not the absolute best, but they can get there. They don't need a car, as long as they can walk. So, now that that's kind of taken care of, I feel really bad about these guys. It's the way she goes, boys. It's the way she goes. We're at 6,009 people. So, let's get to 7,000 and see. It might just be the commuter train. I always forget. Or maybe it is the cargo train first. So, one of the ways we're going to get there is we're going to build a nice, lovely bridge across here. I just got to think about this for a minute. I think I'm going to go straight. That's nice. We could suspend the bridge or make it taller, but we don't need to. And then we can just kind of bring it on down. But the thing is, I don't want it too as close to the shore as this guy, because then it's gonna stop right here. So then we'll have to wrap around, which actually isn't necessarily such a bad idea. Or it could kind of end there and come up there. Or we can have it here, and then it can just kind of go straight through. You know? You know what I'm saying? I kind of like it like that. Maybe we'll allow shit on both sides. Actually, that's on a weird slope, so it's smaller buildings. That's kind of awkward. They shouldn't have placed that. So close to the train line too. Frig. Let's curve this bitch. Oh, look at that. Alright, there we go. No, we need to go back here. There you go. Hey, you had it. You had it, big boy. Ew. Actually, it's not really. I mean, screw the shoreline. Nah, not screw that. It's nice to have the kind of cliffside shit too. Made a little cliff there. Okay, let's try this again. There you go. Too much. And then we'll connect it. I wonder. I wonder. How does that look? Interesting bridge. I'm not a super big fan of it, to be honest with you. There's something funky about it. You know? Do you know what I mean when I say there's something funky about it? Here's what I want to do. Okay, let's go. Let's go like this. I think I want to connect it somehow to this dude. I don't think they're gonna let me. I could connect it there. Alright. Let's pull this guy down. I'm not sure I like that any better. No. I apologize to people who are just like, just fucking pick something. Just do it. Just do it. But it's gotta have a nice natural transition, and right now, it's not doing that for me. It's not doing that for me. It's mostly the bridge. Alright, they're hungry for more people. Like, it'd be easy. Breezy, beautiful cover girl. You know what I'm gonna do, just at least for now? Let's, this is nice area. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's riverfront. Okay. Let's get back at her. That just seems like that's gonna be awkward too. See, that's all awkward. It is bad. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. Actually, yeah, we can keep. Let's keep this sucker going through here. I don't know. I feel like we'll use it at some point. It's kind of a continuation. Yeah, that's not so bad, is it? There you go. That's not so awkward. It's kind of interesting. It's all about making. Oh, look at this shit lake. Okay. Here's my #1 goal right now. Actually, we're gonna make all this high density residential now. Here and here as well. Sorry, boys. It's the way she goes. Fucking way she goes. Alright, there you go. Are you... Don't even try to sneak your way out of the... Okay. We could put some more commercial on this corner. That's prime real estate right there. Do I want to add more side streets? There's not a lot of room. I kind of like having a... Ooh, but having stuff built right up along this river would be pretty sexy. When you... Yeah. Sexy, sexy. Let's just see... Let's just see how this looks. Alright, alright. Let's see how that goes. Now, we can connect these dudes. Should I connect that there? I'm not a huge fan of this. Let's curve it if we can. If not, I will do a bit of terraforming. Oi. There you go. It's awkward-ish. But it's kind of cool. There you go. Okay, where's my buildings? And this, most assuredly, will be high density, but, because I want to fill this area in here, but I don't want too many streets. So we're going to do some more pedestrian pathways. The paved stuff. We'll just basically put it right through the center. We don't need the curve tool on anymore. Something like that. Does that look good? There you go. Do the same here. And same there. That way we've increased our building area without kind of causing any more traffic. It's a win-win, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, we're gonna go high density all day, every day here. There you go. I suppose you can be commercial, though. It's kind of cool, eh? Where are we at? 6,200? How many people are attending this lovely school? Students, 477, so we're at 10% capacity. A little more. 11%, 12%. But that's fine. I mean, it's fine. Okay. Commercial. I understand you needing to be bulldozed because you're not getting the goods. Look at that bus, though. Let's look at our public transit again for a moment. So, the subway... I mean, the bus has increased a bit. Subway's 40 people per week. It should go up at some point, I'm hoping. But really, people don't need to take the subway from, like, this commercial place to this. To this. They mostly need to take it to the university, is my thinking. Like, once they're at this commercial strip, they're just gonna walk from one store to the next. So, you know, once we expand, I think in the subway line up here, we're gonna have a line going to industry and stuff, so people can basically take their buses down here, connect to one of these subway stations, and then boom, go off to university, boom, go up to industry area. They don't need to take a bus to industry. We'll get rid of those. Yeah. Capiche? I think that sounds so. Short-term pain with the subway for long-term gain. Clearly, I've forgotten about this. Something I always forget about. Let's just do this, and then like so, and I guess we can just continue this line down here. There you go. You've got water now. Be happy. What's our power production like? Not good. Of course, we can just do this and be happy about that. There's another 20 megs. Sitting pretty. Oh, I really like this island here too. You can have some nice like Dr. Evil bullshit going on there. Pear Island. I'm eyeing you up. Can we buy any more land? No, that's right. We bought it. But soon, once we get like 500 more people, we will be able to. This spot right freaking here. I have no... Why is it always getting abandoned? It's not the greatest spot. I'll tell you that much. But I still don't get it. Alright, these guys, of course, need more goods. We're working on it. We need to get a cargo train so we can import that shit. I really like this. Look at... Oh, somebody's driving to school. Going to university. Owner. Student. You're a student. Good job. Good job. Congratulations. Here's your diploma. I'm taking a sip of my drink. Just some homemade iced tea. I don't even remember the flavor. You have to ask Maya, but it's like David's tea. We brew it, and then I like to. I've got these like cheap pop top style. You know, like the Grolsch. If you've ever had a Grolsch beer in the bottle, they got these pop tops. I got these bottles kind of like that from IKEA. They're clear, like see-through glass, though. They're not the green. So put them in that, and then I put them in the sink with like really cold water to cool them down gradually, and then once they're kind of cold, then I put them in the fridge. It's all about the gradual heating and cooling of stuff for me, you know, especially meat. Like if you make a meat or like a meal, and you're like, oh, we got leftovers, put it in the fridge. Don't put it in the fridge right away. Let it get a little bit warmer and then put it in the fridge. Temperatures do weird things to food sometimes, man. Alright. You're unhappy right now because you're a big duty head. Why is there nothing in terms of development there? Is it because it's... I didn't put it right up against the road? I think that might be why. And I don't know why I did that in the first place, but... Let's, there you go. And this as well, that's kind of odd, but, there. Now you got more space, more room for activities. It's a bit of a boo-boo. I don't even want to look at our traffic congestion. Alright, well here it's understandable. Because that's bus central. Here it's kind of understandable-ish too. I mean, you got, I think there's a fire station and a medical clinic there. Plus you got all this doohickey stuff and the garbage trucks. But overall it's actually not that bad. It's not unexpected. Let me put it that way. Yeah, this here. Like, we could have this guy going this way as well. We could play around with one-way streets. But for now, it's good. Especially since we're just getting public transit kind of in. So I gotta think, what do we need next? Oh, we're getting close to the, let's go to the 2-speed. This guy's unable to... Why is that happening? I'm just being lazy, I guess, and not checking it the first time. There, we're about to cross the barrier. Yes! So we've got train... So that gives us train station. Oh, it gives us both. Cargo train. Hydro. Shit, it's on. It is so on. Hydro, train, cargo... you know, the unique buildings, which I haven't even thought about putting in place yet, but that makes people really happy. High-tech housing, industrial space planning. That's cool. So 10,000 is our next one. We get the water treatment plant and the crematorium, both of which I am down with. Mostly the water treatment I really want, and the extra bit of land. So let's see what we're going to buy first. Wait. Oh, I didn't get one this time. I gotta wait till the next time. Oh, shit, son. That fucks me up real good. Because I was like, oh, I'll get train and then I can connect it. I gotta buy this guy up. But, if I have to wait till 10,000 population, that doesn't make me very happy now, does it? So, what I'm gonna do... And hydro dam, like, I want to buy this area here to put the hydro dams up, kind of up here. Pretty much have to. Although I wonder, like, if we put a dam right in here, what would that look like? Let's just, let me fool around. Let me test it out. Let me test it. That would give us 48 megawatts. I bet you... Like, you know, the higher we go, what would that give us? That, see, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. 416, 570, 512, like 576. Oh my god, 900. Look at that shit. That's what I'm talking about. So, you know, I'm not going to waste my time with a little rinky-dink shit down here. I'm going to wait till I own this property, which is actually going to be a fair bit longer than I expected. We'll just keep going with this offshore stuff for now. Let's get the 10,000 as quick as possible, though. This is going to require me being a bit of a ding-dong, but that's mostly fine, I guess. I don't know. Probably not fine. One thing I'm going to do, though, is we're going to... What does this look like? That's not bad. That's not bad. You know what I kind of want to do? I don't know why I want to do this, but it's what I want to do. Actually, because I don't want to put stuff over this hill, and I kind of like it as is. Let's curve it a little bit. Something like that. Hey. Oi. Maybe straighten it out a bit. What's it gonna take to make you happy? Do that. That's fine. That's fine. I don't even really need to like have something coming under there, but I just I don't know. I could go around this side. Like that. That makes a whole lot more sense, but this is kind of a nice secret hidden thing too. Who's to say I can't do both? I can do whatever the frick I want. I am your god. This is a nice area here too. I don't know, I feel like that could be a nice kind of clean industrial area there. It looks like a Hook. Like Hook, Captain Hook. Peter Pan, Captain Hook. That Captain Hook. Captain. Okay, what are we at? 7,400. Alright, actually, that's good. We're getting built up. Like, for real though, let's just put in some more dirty residential for now. Hopefully that's going to help demand and all that. In terms of the buses, I'm going to I wonder if I could zigzag it. You know what? Oh, there it is. Again, this is temporary because I'm going to be changing all this shit eventually. Let's just go like... Let's just do that. So it's connecting this guy to this guy, which is connecting it to this guy, which is connecting it all the way down. I know, it's silly. It's very, very silly. But I just don't want to deal with the industry right now. I just kind of want to be like, all right, there's your little playground. Meet their demand. I don't want to know why there's more demand for commercial in these, because, like, well, I mean, not enough. Okay, this is not enough educated workers. Where's the, like, not enough goods to sell? I don't know. Actually, I guess if we increase our industry, they're gonna produce more goods. So I can do that. 7,700. Let's just think about our residential area that I was talking about over here. I don't really have an area. We're just gonna start by putting a bunch of streets. How do I want to do this? Nope. Oi. That's the one I want. Oh, come on. Alright. Space is already occupied by my butt. Let's just do this then. Let's get it started. Here's what I want to do. Way too far. And then the third one, you'll see. You'll see, I'm not actually putting all these. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. I don't want too many intersections. Again, too many intersections and you've got congestion. Congestion. Although these guys connect these like that for now. That's a plain Jane boring grid. I apologize about that. But that's the way it is. Sometimes. Sometimes I feel I want to get away. I want to run away. I don't know what I'm doing here. There's a freaking crazy mountain road. Well, let's you know, do our funky engineering. Do the funky chicken. No, too much. I don't like this elevated bullshit. I want it to be, like, riding on the mountain. I don't even know why I want it riding on the mountain. I just do. But I don't like how it's kind of coming together. That one's okay. It's just weird. No, I ain't having that. I don't want none of that shit. Also, I gotta fix this. Like, this is just weird. Okay, here's how we fix it. We take a dirt road. This is an ordinary dirt road. There you go. And then we take this guy. Nope, this guy. It's still doing that, sort of. I don't appreciate it very much. Hey kid, I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. Yeah, okay, so I was wrong about fixing it. It just doesn't want to be fixed. I mean, people can still build on there. It looks weird to me. All right, whatever. Be ugly. Be unconventional like that. I mean, for a road, you would grade it out a little bit more. Okay. Then let's just do this then. There you go. That's fine for now. I don't need to connect all this shit. What's our population? 8,000. It's still going up, even though we haven't really added more spaces. I mean, the people are moving into these apartments and such. Okay, we need some more normal roads connecting. We'll connect you. Like that. We need some more stuff going on in between. Same there. This is about connecting them. That's the weird part for me. We'll do that. That's kind of fun. Right, kids? This one's just weird, but I kind of like it. Yeah. I don't know why I like that. I don't even know if I like that. And do I want to do something here? Look at how funky that is. That's really funky. That's really funky. Like, that is bad. If you ask the city planner, like, specializing in transportation planning, like, what do you think of this? They probably throw up all over the place. Maybe shitting themselves. It happens. It happens. Alright, well, okay. My definite goal here, let's just, let's see if we can get to 10,000, and then that's gonna be kind of my, like, hey, alright, that's that episode. Do that. Alright, now let's just plunk in some shit. Actually, first, let's fix all this up. There you go. And I suppose we can do the same. Should do it here. There you go. How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? Well, how funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? I don't want to do this, but I'm just going to do it anyways. And I guess we should come on down here to the Price is Right. Continue to you. Just to there is fine. Now, the power, I don't know if the power is going to connect. But fuck the power. Let's put this shit here. We'll just go all the way, pretty much. Put some more shops and such. I haven't even been thinking about putting in more services, which is, I guess, a little, how do I say, irresponsible of me. Well, you know what? Let's do some smaller shops here for now. That'll be cute, right? People like cute little shops. And eventually we can get around to doing that boardwalk idea I was talking about. That'll be good, right? People like boardwalks. I would like to walk on one right now, actually. Let's go. Okay, grab your bag. Actually, you don't need a bag. Just grab your wallet, because you're paying for lunch, suckers. I'm getting poutine. You can have poutine as well. I don't really care. You're paying. Something special should go here. More shops. I'm gonna regret that. See what I'm talking about? You know why I like grids? Because you don't get all this wasted, funky space in there. Well, that's the way she goes. Alright, so we do have to connect this. I guess this will just hopefully be temporary. But temporary is what we need. What are you talking about? It's not. Why ain't not working? Why? I'm Northern Lion. Wah. You can't span that shit? Is that what you're trying to tell me? There you go. Fine. And then, this is not being used. There, we'll just start like that. Build in here so you can get connected. It's that simple. It really is that simple. Alright. Friggin' fudge you guys. You gonna be that way, you little bitches? It's coming along. Alright, yeah, it's coming along. I mean, I can see it. Right now you're like, what are you seeing a big shit? You shit wave. The shit-nami. But, you know, you gotta look past that. You gotta see, you can look at the land. You look at nature, and you say, yes, I'm going to destroy you. Yes. This is kind of interesting, though. I mean, these little hilly areas. This guy is falling off. Whoever his job it is to trim those hedges, needs to be certified in, like, you need to harness up. You need to actually get on a harness and, like, attach it to the building, like, scale down this mountain with very sharp shears and hedge trimmers and all that. That's kind of scary. Actually, let's just, you know, before there's too much development. Oh, we got some abandoned buildings over there, too. And this... Actually, you know what? Let's put it right on the corner. I don't give a shit. Put another one on this corner. I feel like that's too close. Yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to have a bus that kind of loops, at least for now, around this whole place. Picking up people. Yeah, you can stop there. And then you'll stop, say, right there. And there. And that's fine. Boom. Shit. I wanted to... Wait. Let's drag you down right here. There. You guys can walk. Suck it. Suck it, Republicans. I'm just joking. Don't hate me if you're a Republican. I'm not even an American. Not even American. Alright. So 9,000. Let's see. This guy is cursed. You're cursed, man. You will never successfully build their developers. You know, you think you can improve, but clearly you can't. You need to do something different. Okay, I can get rid of this string there. And get rid of basically all of this shit. This is unfortunate. I mean, once we get more power. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna worry about it right now. I know it looks ugly. It's not permanent. That would suck a lot. Paying for all this, you know, expensive real estate, waterfront, and you got this weird ass power structure right there. I mean, the engineering too, like the flow of the water here is pretty... fairly turbulent. It would erode away at this. That looks like concrete there. Should be wrapped in steel or something. Come on, boys. Get it together. Okay, industry is going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Do I just do it? Do I just do it? Do I just do it? Eventually our population is going to be too smart for this shit. Let's let's do that, and let's get rid of this guy for now. Actually, let's get rid of all this shit. Where are the dots? Okay. Hold on, you pricks. Here's what we're doing. One. It's gonna go. That. 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 I don't even know how that shit works. Whatever. Just bus driver, do that. Bus driver, move that bus. What? I mean, I understand people not wanting to develop over here, but you're gonna have to. Also, we need to connect this. That's what I gotta do. Alright, there we go. No, I don't want to create a new line. There you go. See? That's better. That's kind of funky the way it is, but that works. And that's connecting all these guys. Oh, yeah. That can be the lakeshore line. I dig it. Do you dig it? 'Cause I dig it. Alright, what is... Alright, we're getting close to the 10,000. Let's see. This is helping. Let's zoom it on. I need to make more use of the speed. Like, oh, I need to get to 10,000. It takes forever. Not really if you just move time forward in a quicker pace, mister. Alright, money-wise, we're doing alright. Like, I could be putting in a lot of shit right now, but, you know, who needs it? 14,000 is next? No, 12,000. So we get the solar power plant and a third loan. Well, what I'm gonna do is scratch my nose because it's a little itchy, and then I'm gonna buy up this third bit of land. Now I really want to buy this. That's like, that's, you know, I want it. I want it. I also want that. That's look at that. That's so sexy back there. So sexy. But actually, yeah, we'll be able to buy up most of this land here. Not all of it. Be able to buy this guy too at some point. This guy, of course, we'll want. I could buy this guy now, because he's got a train connection. Or I can buy this guy now, which to me is a little bit more logical. We can continue our development around this corner and then buy this and whatever else. So I think the priority, buy this right now, then buy this, then maybe buy this, or this, or this. We'll figure it out. I changed my mind a lot. Purchase you. There we go. So we've got the train. I'm very happy about that. Oh, these guys need power. I'm just gonna do that now before I forget. We did add a lot of industry there, so it makes sense. How's that gonna do? It's not even that good. Let's add another one. We can straighten these suckers out later. It actually kind of bothers me. And I'm gonna actually move. I'd like to move them further out. So before we end, you know, there's a couple things I want to do. Oh, recycling center. I do have one of those, don't I? Maybe I don't. No, those are just the dumps. Now we get incineration. So that's really cool. Where was it? Sewage treatment plant. I don't want that on this area either. Like, I'm probably gonna put it back here. Somewhere. Down here. Oh. There. Now we connect it. Just connect you like that for now. And give you some power. Some Powerade, some Gatorade. I don't, you know, pick whichever you want. I mean, one's owned by Coke and one's owned by Pepsi. There's a wambulance outside. Wouldn't be a video without an ambulance going on. So now, if we look at our sewage treatment capacity, let's actually, let's shut these guys off for now. Not get rid of them, and check out what that's done for our sewage treatment. Ah! No way. For Rizzle? Let's add another dude in then. Alright, you know what? Maybe if we just expand this a bit. Oh, it does. That's why the road is in the freaking way. Alright. That's fine. The road is in the freaking way. I would like them both side by side, but it's fine. Do I need to power you up? No, you are connected, brother. Come together right now. Over me. Over my dead body. Alright. Good. Great. Grand. Get the F out of here. I'm gonna bulldoze your bitch ass. Yeah. I never want to see your stinky butt again. So, over the next millennium, this nice little bay area will, you know, be less shitty, I suppose, is the most, you know, accurate way to put it. I'm liking this, though. That's sexy, sexy, too. Alright, so I just wanted to do that. We can fiddle around with it. We got some weird-ass roads going on here, but I kind of like it. Anyways, how you punks doing? You need to be high-end houses, not these little rinky-dink things. So we're gonna find ways to make them better. Better. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode of Foxman Plays Cities Skylines. I sincerely hope you enjoyed the episode. We're moving along. We're getting there. Things are going to be getting a lot more exciting now that we've got more things available to us. So I think our goal for the next episode is, you know, put in more services and stuff to accommodate our increasing population here. And now that we've got the train line, I'm going to be putting in the... Where was it? The cargo train terminal. So we'll have a nice outside connection as well. We can do a nice little train station as well. Maybe we'll put it over here on this side of the city and then connect it to public transit and all that so they can come into the rest of the city. I think that would be a decent idea. But yeah, that's just one of the many things we're gonna be doing in the next episode. We gotta think about our industry and all that stuff. It's kind of Uggs and dirty. I want smart. I would prefer to have mostly office buildings and stuff like that. But you know, you dim some, you lose some. We'll figure it out. That's the way she goes. Build our university town, campus area over here. We're going to do some interesting things. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I really do. And I'll see you in the next episode of Foxman Plays City Skylines. Until then, peace out.